Hello and welcome to the digital classroom. My name is Aditi and I will take you through this digital e-learning module. Information technology is a boon to the society. Every once in a while, a new technology, an old problem and a big idea turns into an innovation. There is always a scope of learning and being IT savvy. For ease of your understanding, this e-learning module has been transformed into an interactive and extremely comprehensive video-based virtual classroom where you'll see experts with the learners. To ease your learning experience, we will take you through different real-life scenarios from which you will see the practical application of digital technologies. Not only this, after each key concept, you will be asked to complete some interesting activities that will ensure your correct understanding of digital technologies. So, let's begin to learn digital basics through a very interesting conversation between two friends Aditya and Shreya. Good luck and happy learning! Aditya and Shreya meet up for a coffee. Aditya is a businessman who runs a confectionery shop and Shreya is an IT expert. Aditya is unaware of present IT technologies, but Shreya sheds light on all aspects of digitalization to make Aditya understand what going digital is all about.
Hey Shreya, did you read the article about Digital India? It says Digital India program has made India digitally empowered society through digitization and digitalization. I have heard a lot about digitization and digitalization. Though I have a basic sense of all these, yet I feel that I need to learn a lot about it to make my understanding better. Can you help?
Sure, why not? In fact, you don't need to learn a lot to understand and appreciate digital. All you need is some organized information on digital and various aspects associated with it. I would love to teach this to you.
So, what is digitalization all about? How can one become digital?
Well, before coming to that, take this telephone number and note it down somewhere. It is 9856564379.
Okay. The contact is saved in my cell phone.
Good. Now, if I ask you to send some text information to your relative who resides in another city, what course of action would you take?
Well, I can write a letter to him. But who does that these days? I will either send him an SMS on mobile, WhatsApp him, or drop him an email.
Perfect. See, instead of noting down the contact on a diary or paper, you saved it on your cell phone. This is called digitization. And instead of sending a letter, you used that phone number and sent a message. That's called digitalization. Let's understand this concept more deeply. So, to understand the concept of digitalization, we must understand the meaning of data first. Data is any information that we use for any purpose. You must be aware that earlier we used to note down the contact details of others in our diaries. These details also qualify as data. Similarly, when we write a letter to anyone, the text information contained in that letter is also data. Now, instead of using papers, notebooks, diaries, etc., if we convert this data in electronic form and store it on any computer system, which can be used further, then this process is called digitization. Thus, digitization is the conversion of any data into the electronic form which can be stored, read and processed by any computer system.
Okay, this is a new perspective for me. Instead of creating photo albums, if we store our photographs on our computer devices, Will it also be called digitization?
Yes, it can be any kind of data. Pictures, numbers, textual information or videos.
Great! Then what is digitalization?
Digitalization is the continuous action through which we generate, store, and use any digitized data. When we use electronic systems like computers, machines, networks, etc. to work with the digitized data to complete any process, then it is called as digitalization of that process. Let us understand it from the contact details example only. Earlier, when we had to call somebody, then we had to find his number from our diary and dial that number through the telephone instrument we had in our homes. But then mobiles came. We saved the contact details of others in that mobile. And when we have to call somebody, we just go to his name and click call button. No need of dialing his number through the keypad. The mobile automatically dials his number. So, this shift can be called as digitalization of calling anybody. In fact, there can be further digitalization of this process. As we see nowadays, we don't even have to go to his name on the mobile manually. We can directly command our mobile saying, "Call Amit," and it will do so. Here it is using our voice as a data to take necessary action.
Oh, quite interesting. It means when we reduce manual intervention in any process through incorporating computer systems and networks, then we are digitalizing the process.
Yes, you can say that. Although reduced manual interventions are just one of the benefits of digitalization. Now, I will tell you another example. But I need coffee before that.
Sure, let's go. Wait, instead of paying it through card, why don't you use e-wallet? It is more convenient and easy accessible.
Well, that was a smart suggestion. So, what did you infer from the payment process?
Well, this is online payment or transfer of money. Earlier, to make payment or transfer money to someone else, we either had to give him cash or check or go to the bank and deposit money in his account. But now, we can do it within seconds through online systems like e-wallets without using any form of physical money.
Brilliant. This is called digitalization of monetary transactions. See, you are practicing digitalization on daily basis, but you are unaware of it. This is how digitalization has become an important part of our lives.
Nice. Now I understand that one can become digital by incorporating more and more digitalized processes in his professional and personal life, isn't it?
Bingo! Becoming digital or going digital means embracing these digital processes in more and more areas of one's life. In fact, We have been going digital since long back, and especially since the advent of modern-day computers. It is just that in recent years, many developments have made companies, governments, and people realize that going digital can bring big benefits which were earlier not possible or not known to us. Hence all the more enthusiasm for going digital.
Okay, I got it. But can you please elaborate the benefits that we can get from going digital? I have some rough idea about it, but want to have a clear understanding of these benefits.
Oh, there are so many benefits of going digital for everybody. I'll show you a few aspects. For example, have you heard about home automation?
Yes, it is a fascinating technology.
Well, that's the concept of IoT or Internet of Things. These social media websites, for example Facebook, Twitter, are again a digital platform. Accessing, storing or processing data from anywhere at any point in time through a trusted network is an example of cloud computing.
That's amazing. Please tell me more.
Another aspect of digitalization is big data analytics. Precisely, big data analytics revolves around processing huge and complex data. There are more aspects of digitalization like mobility, robotics process automation or RPA. I'll take you to the different aspects and possibilities that have arisen because of digitalization. We'll discuss the benefits while understanding the aspects themselves.
Wow, sounds fun and informative. I'm good to go.
Yes, this will be an interesting tour of current and upcoming IT technologies. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to take a small quiz to check your understanding of the discussion that we had so far.
Oh, sure. I like your approach, Shreya.
Isn't technology so amusing and fascinating? I hope that you enjoyed this module. In the next module, we'll understand IoT. See you there. Bye. Am I visible to you? No, wait a second. Hello and welcome back to the digital e-learning module. In this digital classroom, you will learn about Internet of Things, commonly known as IoT, through real-life scenarios. Not only this, after each key concept, you will be tasked to complete some interesting activities that will ensure your correct understanding of IoT and its real-time applications. So, let's begin to learn IoT through a very interesting conversation between Aditya and Shreya. Good luck and happy learning. Hi Aditya, how have you been?
I'm fine. I'm really fascinated by the advanced technologies, and so I'm here.
Oh yes, I was waiting for you to come and meet me so that we can continue with our next session.
How did you do that? How did you switch the AC on through your cell phone and not from its remote? How did this magic happen?
Hold on, this isn't magic. This is the next technology that you are going to learn.
Well, I'm all set.
Okay, but before that, imagine this situation. When the alarm of your smartphone rings in the morning, you wake up and tap it to stop the alarm, which causes your geyser to be switched on automatically. The smart mirror in your bathroom shows the day's weather and also indicates the level of water in your overhead tank. After you take some groceries from your refrigerator for making breakfast, it recognizes the shortage of stock in it and places an order for the supply of fresh grocery items. When you step out of your house and lock the door, all lights, fans, geysers and AC machines get switched off automatically. On your way to office, your car warns you about traffic congestion ahead and suggests an alternative route. And if you are late for a meeting, it sends a message to your office accordingly.
Oh my God! What is this world? Is such a situation even possible?
Absolutely yes. We can reach to such a situation with the help of IoT.
I've heard this buzzword IoT in some article, but I'm not aware of its actual meaning. What is IoT?
The Internet of Things, IoT, is the network of physical objects or things embedded with electronics, software, sensors, and network connectivity, which enables these objects to collect and exchange data. IoT allows objects to be sensed and controlled remotely across existing network infrastructure, creating opportunities for more direct integration between the physical world and computer-based systems, and resulting in improved efficiency, accuracy, and economic benefit. Things in the IoT sense can refer to a wide variety of devices such as heart monitoring implants, biochip transponders on farm animals, electric clamps in coastal waters, automobiles with built-in sensors, DNA analysis devices for environmental or food or pathogen monitoring that assist firefighters in search and rescue operations. These devices collect useful data with the help of various existing technologies and then autonomously flow the data between other devices.
But how does this happen? There must be some complexities involved to make such things happen, isn't it?
To understand how IoT works, we need to understand various components and related processes associated with IoT. A complete IoT system integrates four distinct components: sensors or devices, connectivity, data processing, and a user interface. Sensors or devices. First, sensors or devices collect data from the nearby environment. This could be as simple as a weight measurement reading or as complex as a full video feed. A person uses sensor or devices because multiple sensors can be bundled together, or sensors can be part of a device that does more than just sense things. For example, your phone is a device that has multiple sensors. camera, accelerometer, GPS, etc. But your phone is not just a sensor. However, whether it's a standalone sensor or a full device, in this first step, data is being collected from the environment by something. Connectivity. Next, that data is sent to the cloud, but it needs a way to get there. The sensors or devices can be connected to the cloud through a variety of methods including cellular, satellite, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, low-power wide area networks, LPWAN, or connecting directly to the Internet via Ethernet. Such option has trade-offs between power consumption, range, and bandwidth. Choosing which connectivity option is best coming down to the specific IoT application, but they all accomplish the same task, getting data to the cloud. Data processing. Once the data gets to the cloud, software performs some kind of processing on it. This could be very simple, such as checking that the temperature reading is within an acceptable range. Or it could also be very complex, such as using computer vision on video to identify objects, such as intruders in your house. But what happens when the temperature is too high or there is an intruder in your house? That's where the user comes in. User interface. Next, the information is made useful to the end user in some way. This could be via an alert to the user, email, text, notification, etc. For example, a text alert when the temperature is too high in the company's cold storage. Also, a user might have an interface that allows them to proactively check in on the system. For example, a user might want to check the video feeds in their house via a phone app or a web browser. However, it's not always a one-way street. Depending on the IoT application, the user may also be able to perform an action and affect the system. For example, the user might remotely adjust the temperature in the cold storage via an app on their phone. And some actions are performed automatically. Rather than waiting for you to adjust the temperature, the system could do it automatically via predefined rules. And rather than just call you to alert you of an intruder, the IoT system could also automatically notify relevant authorities.
This technology is unbelievable. Well, from the imaginary situation you mentioned in the beginning, I can understand how IoT can benefit individuals, but how it will be beneficial for the companies.
Before coming to that, let me introduce you to my assistant.
Your assistant?
Yes, meet Rudel. Hi, Rudel.
Hi. How may I help you?
Tell me benefits offered by IoT to the industry.
IoT offers many benefits to the industry, such as unprecedented connectivity, increased efficiency, cost savings, and time savings.
This doodle is based on IoT. Unbelievable. Technology is incredible. I would love to learn about these benefits briefly.
So, IoT offers many other benefits industrially, such as unprecedented connectivity. IoT data and insights from connected applications and devices empower organizations with the ability to deliver innovative new products and services faster than their competitors. Increased efficiency. IoT networks of smart and intelligent devices provide real-time data to arm employees with the information they need to optimize their day-to-day efficiency and productivity. Cost savings. IoT devices provide accurate data collection and automated workflows to help organizations reduce their operating costs and minimize errors. Time savings. Connected smart devices can help organizations enhance the performance of systems and processes to save time.
Right. I also now feel that IoT can bring lots of benefits for the companies. But I also sense that there are some risks associated with IoT.
You are correct. Let's see the limitations of using IoT. Limitations. 1. Concerns for data security and privacy are growing because of the rapid increase in the number of connected devices in homes, offices, and industries. 2. These devices are vulnerable to hacking. 3. People are very much concerned about the possibilities of their data being stolen from devices. 4. There could be 3 potential hack points: devices, network, and cloud. 5. Data is on the fly on networks while at rest on devices and cloud. 6. To attack servers, IoT endpoints could be used by hackers as launch pads. These risks can be mitigated by following steps. Device designers and software developers need to incorporate adequate security and privacy measures at the initial stage of design and development. It is very much critical that we as individuals and all the companies which are going for IoT should ensure proper security mechanisms. Let us have another session of a quick knowledge check.